Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Fantasy 5 for Tuesday, March 19th. In today's episode, we are going to be talking some NBA and a silly, irrelevant piece of NFL news. But before we get to it, let's talk about www.mathradio.com, where you can get your kids a online math course for as little as $9.99. At mathradio.com, they can help your children between the ages of 7 and 17 reach their full potential. Go to www.mathradio.com to pick up a math course for as little as $9.99. All right, let's get started. And we are talking NBA injuries. In our first story from Toronto, Kyle Lowry is out with an injured ankle. So he insists that it is not a serious injury, and maybe it's not. Who knows? But he's going to be out for a little while, and that's good news for our boy who just came back, Van Vliet. Van Vliet was getting some decent minutes. He got, 32 minutes in his first game. He should be getting more and more minutes as they try to integrate him back into the team, and now they need somebody to run point. So this is good news for Van Vliet owners, and for fantasy owners, you should be starting him in your daily fantasy formats. So that is the news out of Toronto. Let's stick with the injury bug and move to Miami, where Justice Winslow sat out his second straight game with a thigh bruise. I really thought he was going to be back last night. I thought he was going to play. It was an important game. I figured thigh bruise, who cares? He's going to be back, right? Well, I guess not, right? Justice Winslow sat out again. Again, I expected him to be back last night, so I was wrong about that. I didn't even mention it because I assumed he'd be playing. Well, he was not, and if you started him, hopefully you did not. Hopefully you checked the lineups right before tip-off. And as a reminder, tonight's tip-off is 7 o'clock for the NBA games. Make sure you're checking your lineups around 6:30 to make sure there's no last-minute scratches. Let's move on to a guy who was not injured. And actually, let's go ahead and turn on my lights so I don't look super dark for the YouTube feed. There we go. Elfrid Payton. We talked about him yesterday, how I don't buy it. Not 5 games in a row? No way is he going to do it again. Well, Elfrid Payton now has his 5th straight triple-double. Yeah, I was wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. All right, so whatever. I'm on board. Elfrid Payton, you're my boy going forward every single game, no matter what your price is, even if it goes up to $10,000. We are going to start Elfrid Payton. I mean, it's ridiculous. 5 straight triple-doubles. Who needs Anthony Davis? Get him out of town. Elfrid Payton is your all-star going forward. Yeah, I really still don't buy it. Anyway, story number 4. We are staying in the NBA. So we all know that CJ McCollum is out in Portland. Hopefully he'll be back for the playoffs. Who knows? However, this is a great opportunity for Seth Curry. Last night, he played 25 minutes. Didn't have the best game in the world. He had 11 points, and he had ones in every other category. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. So, I mean, it wasn't like super unproductive, but not the best game in the world. However, 25 minutes is his most since January 26th. Seth Curry can catch fire from 3, and he can put up big fantasy numbers. If he's going to be getting more than 25 minutes per game, I would look out for Seth Curry. I would get him into your lineups. I think he could be a major contributor in fantasy basketball. All right, our last story of the day, we are moving to the NFL. Okay, this is kind of a non-story, but hopefully this means I will never have to talk about Blake Bortles ever again. He has signed on with the Los Angeles Rams to back up Goff. So hopefully Blake Bortles will never throw another pass in the NFL, and we don't have to consider him as a fill-in for fantasy football. Hopefully Blake Bortles is no more, and he's no longer a part of our lives. All right? So bye-bye, Blake Bortles, on today, Tuesday, March 19th. We don't want to talk about you anymore. All right, so that's it. Those are the 5 things you need to know for fantasy sports on today, March 19th. The NBA does have a tip-off of 7 o'clock tonight, so check your lineups around 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's it. Visit www.mathradio.com. Like this show, subscribe to our channel, share it with a friend, give us a rating and review, and we will talk to you next time. Bye.